Happy Wednesday, happy vlog day, and the weather forecasters say from the 18th of November we're going to have a 600-mile wall of snow. I may eat my words in a few days' time, but if it's going to snow, just do it properly. Come, just bring it on, dump it, you know, like Alaska, bring it on. Don't give me the that just annoys everybody in cars, slide everywhere and it causes accidents. Do it so nobody can get anywhere. Just for a day. Kids can go out and play. That type of snow, and then you can do one. So that's the forecast. I have been watching an amazing thing. The lovely David Attenborough, who we all love, bit of a legend. Go say David Attenborough. He is obviously 96, maybe 97 now. So his years left on this planet are few. Bless. But can someone just come up with something that can keep him alive forever? Because we need him. But someone has. And I suggested this is what needs to happen with legends like David Attenborough, because his voice is so synonymous with so many cool things. And to lose that forever would be really sad when he departs this beautiful world that he's trying to make you still see as beautiful and look after it, and teach us things that we never knew about. But there's a developer come up who's been using AI to create like a digital virtual avatar of David Attenborough, which that means that he could still be in museums or do things on television even when he's long gone. And if you can just capture it, he's done it so well that the AI captures how David Attenborough would talk, his mannerisms, how he would articulate a certain subject or something that he's talking about. And it's so clever, and I'm glad that someone's actually on it. And it would be great if they can just capture everything about him and sort of store it in AI. That means that David Attenborough will be here forever. I just love him. Moving on, Friday is Garforth Lights switch on, and the road from, if you just, where's Barley Hill? Barley Hill will be open so buses can access and divert that way from La Bella Vita all the way up to Town End will be shut from 3:30 till 8:30. Letters have been sent out to all traders and to all people in Coupland Road and Fiddler Close, I want to call it. And it happens, this is about it's been going on for 792,409 years, a while. So people are aware that for a couple of hours once a year that the road will be closed, put the Garforth Lights switch on so that people can safely come up the main street, enjoy what's on. Cielo will be on with a live singer from about 6 o'clock, as well as having some lovely things on offer and getting it cozy, pumpkin latte, and all them beautiful things happening. So the stage will be set generally where Gen X is, outside Toffs that way. Lots of things going on at the stage. The fireworks, so it starts at 5 o'clock, even though the road shuts at 3:30. The light switch on is at 7, followed by the fireworks, which somebody else will probably complain about. Anywho, it's a traffic-free road. As I say, it's been happening for billions of years BC. So that will happen on Friday. And obviously if your kids going up, just make them be aware of the information, because there's going to be quite a few marshals about and probably police up and down as well, as there usually is. Sorry for the banging. Having some work done today by the lovely Flows and Snows. They're coming to lift up a carpet and put a new one down. Moving on to number 2, Leeds Live. I follow them quite a bit as Yorkshire Evening Post, just to see if there's anything generally fun or stuff that's relevant to Garforth and surrounding areas. But this was just an article up this week, and they've both shared it about who's got their trees up, who's got the decorations up, who's got the lights outside, who's already prepared for Christmas last weekend, and should you do it, or should you wait till December? What type of person are you? And it's just sort of, it's a clickbait, isn't it? It's got people answering that question. But it's the threads that make me laugh, that people just get so aggressive. Get so aggressive about people putting their trees up in November. Who's going to tell you off? If you want to put your tree up in October, you do it. It's your house. You just don't know the neighbours. Just the thread of people that have the time just to go on and go, rah, rah, rah. I did not. You see the shed here? This is where my Christmas tree is until December. Go you, go. But the person that puts it up in November or last week, do whatever you like at your house. Who's going to tell you off? Eat cake, 7 o'clock in the morning for breakfast with a fork. Who's going to tell you off? Who? if you're an adult, your parents can't tell you off even anymore. Not even your in-laws. 3. Funky Jives. The lovely cat of Funky Jives is sadly going to be shutting their dance floor studios. Kat does lots of beautiful classes in Augusta's Court and in the Methodist Church in the past, and obviously Walton School of Dance. And December, the 22nd, will be her last day. She will be running something at Cielo she wants to sell all her dance stuff. So if she's got loads of really cool stuff. So if you've got a child maybe with sensory needs, or you've got little ones that would love the stuff that she's been using as part of her dance, you can go and buy it, and then she's going to whatever she makes from that, she's going to put towards a local charity, which I think is lovely. But it's really sad to see Kat go. She's been running Funky Jives for quite some years now, but she's going to go back into schools, which is what she's experienced in, as well as going to uni, and that's her background, is working with children in schools. So she's going to go back to that. But it's just sad to see another business happen to make that decision, and I'll come to it in a minute. Obviously, we've seen the Cielo we touched on last week changing direction, and you will see this week that their building is now up for sale. Things aren't great for local businesses at the minute. Well, not just at the minute. It's not been like that for a while, so then they have to make decisions that perhaps they don't want to, but you've just got to go with your business head sometimes, and your heart can't pay you. But with businesses, when you make that decision, it's always with a heavy heart, because you feel like, why have we not been able to make it work? And a lot of the time, it's just not your fault. Everything is down to people who make the decisions. It could be one person that makes a decision, the person that sort of goes, oh, I know, we will pay our directors and chairs lots of money, but we'll make you pay lots of money for your energy. Them people. That has an impact. And then people go, you're not paying us enough rent because the mortgages are high and the interest is right because the government's decided, one person in the government, and then it falls out. And it could go on. So it's down to one person. One person can make an arse of something, and one person can make it a good of something. I mean, luckily there are more good people in the world, but it trickles out, doesn't it? So people make the world go round, or not. But also, on a positive note, a new tenant will be moving into the old Dorothy Ann's shop. Anne from Dorothy Ann's retired, so it wasn't that a business was suffering, just retired. Good for Anne. But Enhance are the new landlords, landladies, land people who own that building, and they are renting it out to a company from the 1st December. I don't think it'll be open the 1st December. I just think the keys will be handed over and then they'll shop fit. I'm waiting to hear what the business name is. It may be a small independent business that's taken it over. I think it may divide, but to be honest with you, whatever gets put in there, people have their say. I like it, I don't like it, I don't like it, I do like it. I don't know why I don't like it, but I'm going to say I don't like it. So once I find out who the company is that's moving in, I am to believe it's possibly a small independent company that already have businesses, but like I said, I'll let you know. It will divide. Have you started watching I'm a Celeb? I love it because I love Ant and Dec, and people don't like Ant and Dec. Who are you? But I do love Celebrity Get Me Out of It. It's a bit of like light entertainment where you can just switch off and have a laugh. And Ant and Dec, I would love to be in the middle. That would be a great combination. What the hell, Elle? We got Generation. What the hell, Elle? She's caused it. If you watched it last night, she hasn't divided anything. She's just got it wrong. And it's just that I think it perplexed quite a few people. Wow. What did Fred say that offended you? That you've created all on your own little mind? Perhaps if anybody mentions the word dad, and you're still not great with it, and I feel sorry that she's potentially, well, she has lost her parents, that maybe some counselling might help. I think everyone was like that. Huh? Maybe it's just a generational thing. Generational, what the hell, Elle? Have a beautiful day. If you haven't watched it, catch up with it, because it's funny. And I love Ant and Dec because they're funny. And if you don't like Ant and Dec, don't comment, just